Hello, everyone. Welcome to Control Panel. Today, we are here talking about our favorite Pokemon regions. My name's Kayla, and I'm here with Chris,
Hi.
Michael,
Hey.
Josh,
Yo.
and Jay.
What's goody?
All right, so we want to start off by saying all of our favorite regions.
Johto.
Hoenn.
Unova. Wait. Okay, Unova.
Hoenn.
All right.
Yo, Sinnoh. Sinnoh.
No, wait.
Sinnoh is
Jay,
trash.
Jay, wait, Jay. Are you switching up on us? Are you switching up
I
on
was
us?
wanting to ask that
I-
too.
No. Listen. Okay, guys. So before the recording, right? I said Kanto, but I was fucking around because I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Did you just forget how Hoenn exists?
I ain't gonna hold you, Chief. I ain't gonna hold you, Chief.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Jay
Okay,
likes
th-
Hoenn.
listen. Okay.
and
Listen.
Kanto.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Listen, if we talk about like the regions, listen, I think the black and white Pokemon generation is the best. I'm just gonna keep it a stack with y'all.
Yo,
Wait,
Wait,
what
make
do
your
you-
mind
what's
up.
Kayla's favorite region? She hasn't said it yet.
Kayla, go ahead.
My favorite's Johto.
Alright, I'll go back to Jay.
That's my homie.
All right, let's go, Jay. Jay, go ahead.
Come back to me later.
Alright.
All right,
So,
I got-
since we have two people who agree, let's talk about Johto. Why do you guys like Johto?
Well, my favorite Pokemon game is Soul Silver, right?
That's fair.
Heart gold
I don't
here.
know. It came around at a time where I could finally understand the games rather than the older ones. So it's more of a nostalgia thing for me because that was when I really started getting into Pokemon. It was
Mhm.
around when Soul Silver came out.
All right, Michael, is there anything you'd like to add?
Alright. I personally think Johto became a better region because of the Heart Gold and Soul Silver games, not because the originals. I think that the remakes were honestly 10 times better, and what made the region 10 times better, not the originals like how most games would be.
Mhm.
I think that Crystal was pretty good, honestly.
Yeah.
That's just
Oh
my
yeah,
opinion.
I do think Crystal's good. I don't think that the Gold, Silver, and Crystal are bad. I just think that Heart Gold and Soul Silver one up that and made the games even better.
Yeah.
No, the first game that I actually played was Gold and then Crystal, I think. But then Soul Silver. The following Pokemon, that's my favorite part actually. Following Pokemon. You just get so attached to them, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I could agree. I mean, they literally added sprites for every Pokemon. You know, I personally think it was a really not really slow pace like how Diamond and Pearl was, but it made the game look like Diamond and Pearl.
It upped the speed because it had Platinum's engine that
Yeah.
fixed a lot of the slowness that Diamond and Pearl had. And that was one of the biggest things, and also it actually had running shoes, which made going through Johto not as much of a drag.
Yeah.
I Chief. Look. Now.
Nah, Jay, what side are you on? Because
Okay.
you said Kanto.
Okay. Listen.
You said Hoenn.
Okay. You want me? All right. This is the final. This is actually because I had to go on Google and actually remember. Okay.
Yeah, Google it.
I had to Google it. Listen, I'm not a Pokemon nigga like
No,
that.
Google's my
If
favorite.
Google
Okay,
search,
listen, if
Google
we,
search says what is the
Listen.
best Pokemon region?
listen, I did not. No, I did not.
All right, let Jay
Alright.
talk. Let Jay talk. All right.
So the best region. All right, this is a damn fact. All y'all can eat ass if y'all come. No, not you.
Can we find out
Um,
what the region is?
The best region is Sinnoh.
that's a fact.
Oh,
That's
no,
a fact. That's
this
a
man is
fact.
bipolar. This man is bipolar.
Yo,
This man,
y'all can't
Alright.
tell me. No, y'all can't tell me these stack of Pokemon arsenals are not fire, bro.
Come on.
Come
this
on,
man
bro.
switched up more times than
No,
my
because you know
Xbox
why?
ever had.
No. 'Cause you know why? Because I remember that the first Pokemon anime that I watched was in Sinnoh era, and my favorite Pokemon is Infernape. So and Lucario is my second favorite Wait.
Yeah, Lucario's
Lucario
first.
is-
Okay, yeah, I had to really think about okay. Yeah, so most of my favorite Pokemon are from Sinnoh. And Pokemon in the Sinnoh region are lit, especially the legendary Pokemon. Like, bro, I forgot the legendary Pokemon name. But
Wow.
listen,
All right. Jason,
Say
I'm
dark-
listen, but
say
they
dark
are
ride,
fire,
dark
alright?
ride.
They are fire, alright? Listen, Black and White was trash.
I thought you. Oh my
Yo,
god.
This man
Black
just
and White
complimented.
Pokemon were trash, alright?
Yo, Jake, Chris didn't even take his turn yet. Hold on, I got a couple things I gotta say about Sinnoh 2. First of all, Sinnoh's music, I swear it's like the best music I heard from any Pokemon generation.
Sinnoh had the best rival for Ash on God.
Alright, okay. Well, if you're gonna involve the Pokemon anime, I gotta agree.
If we're involving the Pokemon anime, then I can't even talk about Unova.
Yeah. The anime for Unova is trash.
Unovan anime was awful.
You
But
know-
anyway, go back to Sinnoh.
Yeah, but I think like the game looked beautiful. I like what they did with Platinum when they added just a bunch of snow around because it was like a snowy area kind of deal. I like the gym leaders. Like all the gym leaders are straight up memorable. The champion is memorable and probably one of the best champions in like all of Pokemon, probably the strongest because
What
her,
about Lamp?
I'll give Lance second. I give Lance second.
Steven gets
What do you
second. What?
mean? No,
think
it goes
that's
Lance, Steven, and Cynthia.
Yeah.
No, Cynthia, Steven, and then probably. I mean, personally, Alder, but that's just me.
I never.
A lot of
Lance
people
had
didn't fight Alder.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't fight Alder.
Lance had a. What,
Could
how
you
many
fight him in
Dragon
black
Knights?
and
One
white?
or two?
Wait, could you fight him in black and white?
Alder was. So, after you beat the Black and White story,
Yeah.
the final boss isn't Alder because he was no longer the champion.
Mhm.
It's actually Getsus. Alder, you can fight him if you re-challenge the Elite Four in the after game.
Hmm.
I'm just saying, Lance is more memorable. He appeared in Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Crystal, Fire Red, Leaf Green,
wouldn't
Heart Gold,
say
Soul
that
Silver,
because-
Black 2, White 2, Stadium 2.
I would never say that his amount of appearances in the games makes him memorable, because in the end he's just a dragon type trainer, and he also had like a lot of the same Pokemon. He just had Dragonites in his first appearance because his
Yeah.
type was very lacking, and that was a big problem. And that's why like he was just like, oh, this guy exists. Woo. Lance. The only time he was memorable was in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, where he was the champion and had that bopping music.
I think you guys are sleeping on the best champion. How?
Who?
Who?
That bum ass
Sorry,
exit.
you mean
Who?
Kukui?
Who? Who?
How? Who?
Who?
Who? Nah,
Wow.
that ass who?
Who?
Like, who is that nigga?
So Jay,
Best rival.
so
I need
Jay,
a picture.
in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, well, I mean in Sun and Moon in general, you didn't play
Oh wait, you mean that?
Oh, that
You
guy.
mean that bum ass
Guy.
nigga?
Wait, y'all
Man.
actually didn't remember him?
Yes, I did not remember him,
those.
bro.
Okay,
Crazy.
Jay, I excuse Jay because he's not that into Pokemon anymore. So
I didn't even know who you were talking about.
Wow.
Bro.
That man was not memorable. I'm sorry.
That ass, you
How
had
was-
to
how
ask,
was
you had to
friendly?
literally tell us what gen is this man from. That's
I
sad.
was a friendly boy.
That's sad, my nigga.
Actually, you know what? I think some of my favorite characters did come from Sun and Moon.
Because it was one of the more story-based regions, along with
Yeah.
Oh wait. I want to
Black
add
and white.
another fact. Another fact that why Sinnoh was so great.
Mhm.
Do y'all not understand? We have the God legendary Pokemon Arceus.
Yeah, that's what
The Jesus
That's-
of all Pokemon.
that's what I want to talk about. Like, Sinnoh brought a lot of legendaries to the table. It could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. I don't know, but like Sinnoh is the reason why we have so many legendary Pokemon right now.
And it's also the reason why like so many popular Pokemon are Mega Evolutions. Look at Garchomp. Mega Evolution.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of them came from Sinnoh. A lot of Mega Evolutions.
Also,
Guys?
can I ask a question?
Yes, Chris.
Well, Michael wanted to ask a question.
Yeah, Michael, go ahead.
Why does this man Lance have 3 Dragonites?
Because like I said before, Dragon type is very lacking in Gen 1, and it carried over into Johto, where they only added like 2 more dragons, I want to say.
But this is Heart Gold Soul Silver I'm talking about. Like, this man
Yeah.
only had 3 Dragonites.
They still kept his team a bit back because when they do remakes, they don't fill them up all the way.
Mm-hmm. Well,
They
and
don't
then,
like bring back Sinnoh Pokemon to go all throughout unless it makes sense for the
Mhm.
region. Honchkrow
Yeah.
was in it because Honchkrow is the evolution of a Johto Pokemon.
when you face him again, his team is Salamence, Gyarados, Garchomp, Arteria, Charizard, and Dragonite.
Yeah,
So he got rid of those 2 Dragonites.
yeah, because they opened up the national decks, giving him access to a lot more Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it is in remakes.
That's
Um,
a clean man.
Do you mind if I talk about Unova?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Alright, so, first of all, that game was the first one that has an actual story that brings you in. And it also has great music. Do you remember Route 10?
Yeah.
Or the music that plays when Bianca confronts her dad about wanting to be a trainer? That
Nope.
music makes you want to cry. Shut up. That music makes you want to cry. And then the gym leaders, like, not all of them are like too outstanding, but the first gym leader is so unique. It's based off of your starter.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's 3 elemental monkeys, one and a gym leader for like each one, and you can go and get the monkey to like go against them, and the rivals too. Like they're pretty friendly.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Unova. It was. I wouldn't say it was completely bad, but I would say like. Honestly, I find kind of Unova boring. I'm not gonna lie. Especially if we're talking about the anime and then Pokemon as well.
I'm not talking about the anime at all.
Oh well, even in the game was just kind of boring too.
If you don't like reading, yeah.
Wow.
He kind of right, cause like
I mean,
I didn't give a fuck. I used to just play Pokemon just to play Pokemon.
I did not like how most of the Pokemon look, yo. Especially the starters. Oh,
The starters, I agree, are very hit or
Yeah.
miss. I love their designs, but of course, not everyone does. Especially Tepig. I love Tepig with all my heart, but
Tepig was like one of the weakest Pokemon like starters in there, right?
Yo, it's all about my man Snivy.
Yeah,
Snively's
Snivy was.
great.
And then it was that water type Pokemon,
Oshawott.
Oshawott. That was
is
like I
either
think that was
super
wasn't
ugly
that-
or super cute.
wasn't that like one of the most powerful Pokemon in the starter set or some shit?
I would say that Oshawott was a good middle, and that Serperior was the best of the starters because of its hidden ability. Oh yeah, also it introduced hidden abilities.
yeah.
Whether that's good or bad, that's something for everyone to find out. But it
Broken.
had such a nice feeling to it, and Black 2 and White 2 brought more to it, and there were some fun mini games. I won't talk too much about it because I know Josh didn't play Black 2 and White 2.
Yeah.
And why I like Alder so much, he had so much involvement in the story, and I think he has one of the most involvements out of champions in the stories.
Mm-hmm.
Cynthia does a bit, but I don't think that like. What does Cynthia do in the story?
And in the story,
Yeah.
hey, okay, in Sinnoh she was kind of weird, right? Like for the most part, she was just kind of like your mentor, I guess. I don't know. Like she just followed you around for most of the story. And then like at the end, it was like the big surprise, like, oh, she was a champion. I was like, oh, what? Like that was the big surprise at the end.
Part of the reason I like Unova is because Alder's the only champion who like straight up tells you, hey, I'm the champion, but I'm just going around because I don't want to battle right now. He's the only champion who's open about it. Has there been any other champion who is?
Wasn't Lance open?
I feel like he was, but I can't remember.
I don't know. I thought that Lance was just like marked as another wandering trainer, like every single champion before that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
got my Soul Silver, Heart Gold.
I find it
right here.
Wait. I have a question. Does anybody like in here like the region in Sun and Moon? Like
Sun
it
and...
doesn't even...
Alright. I think we need to give respect to every other region because like we just been talking about
What
the
about
region.
Kalos?
Okay.
We don't think of Kalos.
That shit. I'm gonna give my theory about Kalos.
We don't talk about Kalos.
I don't think. Okay, Kalos brought a lot of new stuff to the table. That's what I was saying about Kalos. It brought 3D. Okay, it brought 3D into Pokemon. It has some cool ass starters, and it brought Mega Evolutions.
Wait,
and that was
the clothing and stuff.
oh
right?
yeah, the clothing too,
Yo,
and
that's one of my
trainer
favorite
customization, really good.
And it actually brought up one of the most popular Pokemon in the fucking
Greninja.
Yes,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
everybody in there. Listen, everybody in their moms was fiending for this nigga, yo.
Yeah.
Everybody in
They
their
had some
moms.
good starters.
Yeah, they had good starters, but like it's like every Let's Play on YouTube that I've seen, everybody in their moms has chose like I'm about to say Froppy from fucking My Hero. Froakie. Like everybody has chosen Froakie as a starter Pokemon. Cause one is water. Water types are usually popular in Pokemon games. And two, his final evolution. Why wouldn't you have a frog that's a ninja?
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, I would have picked Fennekin, but the fans had already gotten to it by then, and they did some nasty things.
What you mean?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna call. I'll say the bad stuff about Kalos, right? The gym leaders and a lot of the characters in the game are not. I don't believe they're memorable. They're not easily memorable at all because like you just kind of, it's just kind of like you battle them and then that's it. Like that's it.
Oh,
I forgot about them.
I love Unova so much. Every single gym leader had a meaning.
I remember at the end of Black and White, they all started popping up. I'm like, yo, the gang is here. I was so happy.
Yeah.
Like,
It make me want to play Black and White.
and actually, like I think it was like, what's her? I think she was a normal type gym leader. She had like a book thing, like a library.
Where?
I think it was a second gym.
You mean Lenora?
Lenora, yeah.
Mama June?
Yeah.
Not Mama June. Aunt Jemima?
Yeah, basically. But yeah, like you actually had a connection with her, and it was weird. Like it was cool, but it was weird. Like it was different. That's what I like. That's what I like. But
You had a connection with almost every gym leader.
yeah,
With Skyla, you traveled up to a Heaven's Tower, rung the bell so that way she could find out your true nature. With Elessa, you watched her stand up for a trainer who she never even knew, Bianca, like standing up to her dad, becoming like the woman that she became, a real Pokemon trainer.
yeah, and then fucking what's next? What's the other one? Do we still want to talk about Kalos, or do we want to move on to Alola?
I kind of feel like we need to respect Kalos a little bit more.
I
I think
respect
the region's
Kalos.
fun looking.
Mega Evolutions. Did we
Mega-
talk about that?
Nah, Mega Evolution's probably like my favorite thing. That's what I loved about it. Hey,
I feel like the hype for Mega Evolution is like kind of slowed down.
It slowed
did.
down because they
did,
stopped
but,
it.
Yeah, basically, I still love Mega Evolutions.
They confirmed as like, oh yeah, there's no more Mega Evolution, so like the hype died down for it. That's what sucks.
Kind of sad.
You know how
Yeah.
many Pokemon could have been Mega Evolution?
I really like Z moves and all, but if we had to choose between Z moves and Mega Evolutions, it would have been the Evolutions.
Yeah.
Obviously,
It's just
a
like,
whole new design for Pokemon.
yeah, and people will just be like, you know, like be anticipating like what Pokemon's gonna get what Mega Evolution. That's what people was waiting for. But like they were just like, no, I have Mega Evolution, so like it sucks.
I want to make a Darmanitan.
Yeah.
I wanted to Mega anything from Unova besides Audino.
Yeah.
Bro, you
Mega
gotta,
Bisharp? Clean.
Yes.
bro, you gotta imagine this. Darmanitan. This man is big as hell. He got some big ass arms. This nigga is already looking like a monster. Imagine his Mega Evolution. This man could get 3 arms. 6 actually.
They could give Darmanitan like more of a Zen look and give him like 6 arms to kind of match Hindu gods.
Yeah.
Because it already has that design.
My
That would have been great.
I was about to say. Yeah, you guys can keep going.
But there was just a lot of missed opportunity with Unova Mega Evolutions. Like they could have had Mega Chandelure,
Wait, wasn't
Mega
Hydreigon?
Hydreigon.
Yeah, wasn't Hydreigon a pseudo?
Yeah.
My thought was that like every pseudo was gonna get a Mega Evolution, but that didn't happen for some reason. Like that's what I expected. Like I thought Dragonite was gonna get one eventually, and then like
I'm surprised about Dragonite not getting one.
I don't. Yeah,
The first Dragon type.
they don't. They
Yeah.
don't give love to Dragonite. I don't know. They should have did something.
Isn't Dragonite good by itself though?
It is. It is. But
It is, but a lot of
at the same time,
a lot
fucking
of them are.
Salamon's got one, and he didn't need one. Fucking
Metagross got one.
Metagross, Tyranitar, Garchomp,
I really
Charizard.
wanted
And not, nah.
Flygon.
Flygon was planned.
Yeah, everybody fucking wanted Flygon so
But
badly.
he just couldn't figure out a design for it.
Man,
He couldn't figure out a design that would have made everyone happy.
damn. You're never gonna make everyone happy though.
Yeah,
Should've just gone along with it anyways. Man,
You never
Flygon's
can
my
make a
favorite dragon type.
you never could make a design that made him happy.
Uh,
Let's see.
darn.
I think
I
we,
want Megazatsu. Oh wait, no. He experienced an artist block when he was designing Mega Flygon.
I think we gave enough love to Kalos. I think we need to move on to Alola.
Alright.
Alright.
All right, so what do people think about Alola here?
It's
Oh
trash.
god.
Trash.
So,
What?
Okay.
Alright, no.
Alola's
alright, I'm joking.
Alola's said
Alola
my
is
second
colorful.
favorite.
Colorful.
Alola is also probably my second favorite.
It's just for me, Alola just feels like real imagination and just like pure happiness in my mind. Whenever I hear the music while I'm walking around, just like the chanting in the background,
It
I
has
just
some
smile.
good-ass music too.
Alola,
But it has good ass music, but it does not have a good ass replay value.
Yeah, I
That was the problem because they set up too much for story.
yeah.
Yo, the ending. Oh my god. Oh, my, Josh, you were with me, son. Yo, we were raised like. I remember when everybody was like checking on each other, like, oh, yo, what part are you guys on? Yo, I made it to the end, bro. I fell asleep.
It wasn't that bad.
I fell asleep, bro.
Chill
Is
out.
this
It
the,
wasn't
is
that
this the
bad.
first one or Ultra?
I don't.
Alright.
The first
Ultra-
one.
Ultra Necrozma?
I didn't play the.
That
the
theme
Ultra.
song was heat. That theme song was heat.
When you fight Ultra Necrozma, you're goodbye Nuzlocke.
Yeah, seriously, like
Nah, but it's like when you play it, it's cool. But then when you beat the game, it's just like, damn.
I feel like if you don't know what to expect going into Necrozma, like you're just gonna get wiped. It was crazy.
I got my. Did I have Elective? I think I had Electivire. I got my Electivire to use Thunder Wave on it, and that was the end of that. But I needed to hunt that down because I never got it in the first place.
Oh, how did I do it? I used Curse, but I used Focus Sash makes you go first, right?
Yeah, no, so Focus Sash is the one that makes you live at 1 HP.
Oh yeah, okay. I used Focus Sash, and then I was able to use Curse because I lived. That's how I beat that.
Fucking that game, like what I like about Sun and Moon is the game was actually difficult. The game was difficult. Hey, one of the more recent games that were actually difficult. It was hard.
Yeah,
But-
it was difficult. But later on, like, you know, like, okay, the thing is, like, it's your arsenal. That was the thing. That was my thing about like Sun and Moon. Like, I feel like Sun and Moon is more colorful and is more playful compared to any other Pokemon. Because, like, for example, I think the most boring like Pokemon game I played, and it was actually my first Pokemon game, it was Black and White. Black and White, not 2, but just 1. I really did not have a good time playing Black and White, and then that's why I didn't really want to get Black and White 2, because no. Sun and Moon X and Y. I think I had like, it was like a good like start, like a real like difference for me when it came to Pokemon games. Like, you know, it literally made me go into competitive in a way. But I was like, yo, nah.
How did you guys feel about Sun and Moon when they were like kind of holding our hands, telling us the different
Hated
types of enemies,
I
telling us where to go?
Absolutely hated it.
I think that's just like a problem with Pokemon in general. Like, you should have like option to take that shit off. Like, I already did this a bunch of times. I don't need that.
What?
That's probably fair. I
Wait.
actually kind of enjoyed it because I obviously have a very shitty memory and can't memorize
Wait.
Whatever.
What?
the types of.
We were talking about basically Pokemon holding your hand, but what I hated was fucking that Rotom Dex at the bottom of my screen. Like, leave me alone, dog. I know what I'm doing. Shut up. Like, why are you here with me? I don't need you following me on my journey, telling me what to do left and right. Bro, I've been doing this for years, longer than you have. Get off me. That's how I felt.
I mean, I guess it would have been nice to be able to turn it off, but I feel like it really is helpful for the target audience, which is kind of children, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, damn, if I had that when I was growing up, that would have helped me a lot.
I would
I
have
would have memorized the stuff.
I would have, you know how many problems I would avoid if I had that? Like, oh my god.
I think personally, I think that Sun and Moon's a clean ass region. It obviously has its problems, which like another problem was like unskippable cutscenes, which made the game 10 times longer, and it just kind of feels not really like replayable. Like, it's gonna take a longest time just to beat the game again, which is really difficult. But that's about it, really, because like you actually felt a connection with all the trainers and just everybody, really. Like, it's a great story. That's how I
Really,
feel about Sun and
I
Moon.
love them so much.
What?
So,
Hmm?
I think that like that's the biggest difference between Sun and Moon and Black and White, because they're both very story-driven games,
Yeah.
and they're both very cutscene heavy. But because Sun and Moon has the advantage of being in 3D, that made it feel a lot longer, because they took more time to animate cutscenes and everything. While Black and White and Black 2 and White 2 had to do with what they had and with the pixels. Like, if Kyurem in Black 2 and White 2, if Kyurem was about to blast you, imagine how long that would have taken if it was all in 3D. But with the sprite pixels that they had, they could do it in like not even like a minute.
Yeah. What other regions we haven't talked about? I don't think we talked about Hoenn and
Kanto.
Kanto.
Let's save Kanto for last.
All right.
Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Alright, so we're just gonna act like those don't exist. Fine by me.
Okay, at the time I enjoyed them, but like
They were the most
yeah.
anticipated remakes out of all the
yeah.
games. The
There
most
was
anticipated,
there
and they
was
were the-
memes. There was memes about that shit too. So like, where's our 3rd gen remix? That was like 4th gen remix now, but
Yeah, but
There's
it was the most
memes.
anticipated remake out of all the games, and now it's considered one of the worst remakes.
I
out of
feel
all
like-
games.
How do they mess it up? That's my
I feel
question.
like it kind of
What Ultra? What Ultra
Omega,
Sun and
No,
Omega
no.
Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah, we're on Hoenn now.
Oh, that.
I don't.
Oh.
I genuinely don't know how they mess it up, but they.
I
Just
forgot that existed.
I don't-
Like, I personally don't like Hoenn as a region that much. It's not one of my favorites. But I can agree that they're great
Character-
games.
Character
Emerald is great.
design. I think
Okay.
character design, like trainer design. I think that they fucked up with that.
Hello, nah, they were flying. I don't care what you
Are we
guys
talking
do.
about Omega Ruby and Alpha
Crazy?
Sapphire or just in
No,
general?
Mega Sun and Moon.
What?
We're not talking about Sun and Moon.
I mean, not
anymore.
Mega
Oris.
Ruby out.
Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Oris.
Yeah, I think they messed up on the trainer. Like
Nah,
I'm okay.
everybody. I'm telling you right now, everybody's trainer was the same. Everybody. The only difference was it was either you just put on like just a shirt. Everybody had the same hat. Everybody had the same, everything. It was-
So, okay, I don't know what it was, but for some reason I hated Brawly's redesign in the two games
I like,
because
I like
I
most
didn't
of
really like his design in the first place at all, but for some reason it just rubbed me the wrong way in the remakes. Like,
Is he
I'm
wearing
looking at
socks
them
with
now.
sandals? Or
Yeah.
are those toe?
I think they're those
shoes?
toe shoes.
I don't know which is worse.
Wasn't the story like completely different from the original?
Not completely different, but there was a lot of new things. Like they added ooh, what did they add? They added Latios and Latias and stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, you know what? I'm looking at the redesigns right now. I'll send a picture. They don't look that bad for the gym leaders.
Yeah, a lot of the redesigns were. I liked them. I liked them honestly. It makes more sense too because they made a lot of the characters darker when it's like
It's a tropical region.
yeah, it's a tropical region. Which
I
makes
think
more
that
sense.
Flannery also should have been darker, but yeah, I just think that Flannery should have been darker as well because she's the fire type.
I'm gonna talk a little bit about the region. I like the what do you like the setting for the game, like
The tropical.
yeah, the whole tropical waters basically everywhere kind of thing. It was really good. Okay, the music was really good. That's what I could say. The music is really good. The starters are really good. Like the trumpets was fire. It was just straight fire.
I think it was a good game, but it just had too much water.
Okay.
I was about to ask how
7.8.
you guys felt about the water.
Let's not
7.8 out of 10.
start this.
I
It's
mean,
not the
you know,
start.
I didn't really care about the water that much.
Yeah.
Was
I
there
don't really. I don't see the.
Who said that shit again? IGN?
IGN.
too much water?
I guess these niggas don't like drinking, cause shit. Like,
Oh wait,
They're just on Team Magma.
I need to talk about my favorite thing from Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Mhm.
RG.
Yeah.
His design was so
Oh my
good.
god.
It was so drastic too, like a drastic ass change.
And just Team Aqua in general, I love it so much.
Yeah.
Like, continue talking. I'm gonna look at Team Aqua.
I think one thing. Go ahead, Kayla.
Was there any other game where you could dive underwater?
No.
Black and White.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
It wasn't worth anything, but you can dive underwater, and there's a whole like kind of sea section. Wait,
I didn't know how I felt about that part actually. I don't think I
Diving.
liked it.
diving in Pokemon's never my favorite.
I think water. I don't know. It's just like the surfing bit in Pokemon. I just kind of hate it.
Yeah.
And just I have to get all those repels and shit, and I hate it. There's all those
Get the
trainers.
repels or fight the tentacles.
Yeah. It's the same thing for caves too in Pokemon games. It's really annoying.
I want a nice cave-based region.
Although I think they are kind of a challenge, cause to get all the way through a cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Do we want to move on to Kanto now?
Do we have any other words on like? I think in general I don't like water in Pokemon. I don't know why. I never liked crossing the water. I don't think that there's. No, wait, never mind. Sun and Moon. I loved crossing the water.
Send them
Well, that was different because you were on a boat.
Yeah, and a
or
Mantine.
surfing. Surfing.
Oh yeah, nah, they made that shit like cool as fuck. Surfing in Sun and Moon. I love that. It was really fun. But
Okay, now we can move on to Kanto.
yeah, we can move on to Kanto.
What?
So
Just for a reminder, right now Jay is gone, so we probably won't be hearing from him for a little bit.
yeah. But anybody who wants to start off?
I hate Kanto. Oh, Jay is here.
Yeah, I just come back to just.
Yeah,
I
I hate Kanto.
I'm gonna ask you why you hate Kanto.
So part of it is because of all of the everyone kind of like overhyping it in general. I don't like that we're getting a third remake, but I like that it's different enough to where I want to play it. I never liked the legendaries. There's very few Pokemon from Kanto that I like. The gym leaders were never my favorite design-wise. The only reason I excuse any of it is because it was very early on, so there's no real like inspiration to do better.
Okay, I'm not gonna just outright and say like I don't like Kanto, but it's just like I don't care too much about Kanto because I never really started off playing the games like that. So it's like whatever, I don't care. But I can appreciate the gym leaders, the starters. It's just like the starting point of Pokemon. So you just gotta respect for like what it is and like the region itself. It's really good. Like the Team Rocket and everything.
Okay, I'll take it back. I don't fully hate Kanto, but I just because I do respect it, like you said. But yeah,
Yeah, but like
go on.
Team Rocket, I think Team Rocket was probably like I don't want to say they're probably one of the best villains in the game, but like I think they're up there. Personally, me like Giovanni's really memorable. It's just like you can tell Kanto's kind of good because that's the starting point. And that's what got Pokemon popular in the first place. Because it's hard to compare Kanto to the games right now because they're new and they're more polished than what Kanto is. That's why fucking Pokemon Let's Go is probably coming out right now, so they could polish it up and make the region seem a little bit better. But like the gym leaders, like, a lot of the characters in the game, they have personality. Even Gary himself, like as like people hate the character, but
See you later.
yeah, like he's still a really good character, and he had development at the end of the game too, which is good. And for a game like that, like from back in the day, and you look at it now, like it's a good region. You just can't hate it.
My favorite thing was walking into the very first gym that you pass by because it was closed, so you couldn't challenge it. You go in, you get to the end, boom, it's Giovanni, leader of Team Rocket.
Hey, so I decided to cut the video short because the discussion became really long and redundant, but I hope you enjoyed the discussion and we'll see you guys in another video.